Alright, welcome back to another video, another series of Kingdom Hearts. This is going to be a playthrough of Birth by Sleep. Now last time, in my last series of Kingdom Hearts 2, I totally forgot to put the secret ending, so this is what this is. This is the ending for Kingdom Hearts 2, which is a little teaser for Birth by Sleep. Now, I'm putting this before just because I think this is a cool scene to watch, but it's kind of, for the most part, the secret endings aren't really that important. They're just a fun teaser for some of the future games. However, this secret ending kind of gives me an opportunity to talk about the endings and everything, because the ending for this game, the secret ending, the alternate ending, whatever you want to call it, the extra ending, is incredibly important. It's not just a scene, it's basically an entirely different level, and there's a lot to it. We'll get there when we get there, and I've never actually really completed it all the way through because it's really complicated to actually unlock it, which is, again, this kind of gives me an opportunity to talk about those things. The secret endings for each game are kind of complicated to actually unlock. For the most part, I've done them before, but for the series, I've mostly just looked them up and showed you because I didn't really want to show them in the video of how to unlock them because they're kind of boring. The steps you have to take are kind of boring because there's a lot of mini games and doing like the alternate worlds, which I do anyways for the story, but there's just a lot of complicated, weird things. You gotta get all the collectibles and unlock all of the this, that, and the other, and it's different for each game. But what all of the games actually share in common for the secret endings is you can actually lower the difficulty of it by increasing the difficulty of the game. So if you're on like the lowest difficulty of the game, it's gonna be really, 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 really hard to actually unlock the secret ending. By the way, I love those characters. The bad guys in this game are so cool. I mean, well, one of them is. The old bald guys. The old bald guy. I don't know. Anyways. Sorry. The secret endings. Yeah, so they're really hard to unlock on low difficulties. But they're easy. You have to do less on the higher difficulties. So like on the highest difficulty for each game, you have to do less things. And I forget what each game has like specific things, so it's kind of, and they're complicated and I don't remember. Now for this game specifically, now this game is actually relatively short. Now there's going to be actually 3 different characters, and each character has their own story, and you play through them one at a time. So it's very different from the other games. This secret ending is also going to be very different, because how you unlock all of that stuff is a lot of mini games, collectibles. I mean, that's no different, but those things, there's so many in this game. I've never really done all of them because there's so many, they're so complicated, and getting the max level in this game is insanely difficult because, which I think you have to do, because normally you end the game at like level 60 maybe, level 70 if you kind of want to level up a bunch. But for this game, because there's 3 different characters and the game's relatively short, you probably end the game at about level 30-ish for each character. So getting each character to level 99, because that is the level cap still, takes so much time. Because also, you know, even the end game XP that you get isn't that much because you're not really expected to grind that high. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's a requirement or not. I'm going to have to look up everything. But I thought it was worth to explain because I will be kind of going through that stuff a little bit more in this game because it's more important to get to that ending, that secret ending and everything. So yeah, I don't know if I have much more to say about that. We'll see all of the different things. The thing is, doing all of that extra stuff is kind of boring. And I didn't really want to show it in the series because these series that I'm doing about this are mostly just to show the story, and this game has such a good story, and it's kind of weird to be talking about something completely irrelevant as a bunch of crazy story stuff is happening. I don't normally do that, but again, we're gonna see this scene anyways later, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so normally I don't show all of like the extra stuff just because it's kind of boring. I've shown a little bit here and there, more than just to like show that it exists, but not really shown the whole process of grinding out certain things. Pretty much all of the games require that, and I'll show a little bit in this game. but I don't want to show too much because boy oh boy there's a lot, and boy oh boy is it probably the worst in that regard, but excuse me. The secret ending is super important, and we should really get to it. So, yeah, I think I repeated myself a lot, but hopefully I got the gist of that. So yeah, now into the actual game, to the beginning of the game after 5 minutes. All right, okay, cool, yeah. Okay, now we're in the actual game. We just watched the teaser, so I don't know how that went. So, a couple of things I kind of want to talk about. So, firstly, as you can see, there's the different difficulties, and it says at the bottom there, the secret movie is easiest to unlock in this mode. So, as you get higher in the difficulties, yeah, I mentioned that before. So, I'm going to be playing in Proud mode for this run. I've played through Critical mode before, and it's quite the challenge, but a lot of it is just leveling up. To make sure that you're strong enough, and leveling up in this game is not fun because of the level cap and all of that. So yeah, I'm going to be doing Proud mode. It's probably going to be a pretty decent challenge, but it'll be easier to unlock the thing, so play the game in Proud mode. Yes. Would you like to skip the introduction? No, because there's some story stuff for that. I think it's going to be playing a song here, which we've heard before, and we've seen all this. Actually, no, we have not seen all this. This is a new intro thing, but I don't mind talking over it because, yeah, why not? So there's a few things to talk about. Is this game, like many of the other Kingdom Hearts games, kind of released in a weird way. It released in 2010 for the PSP, the PlayStation Portable, which is just another, just Kingdom Hearts and Square Enix shooting themselves in the foot by making their game even harder to play for people, because you had to have so many different consoles to play and keep up with the story at this point. Oh gosh, it's ridiculous. I can't believe that they did that. Although in 2014, I believe it's 2014, they remastered the game for the PlayStation 3, I want to say, which is probably how most people played this game. That's how I played it, not in that year, but yeah, that's I don't know. I don't know why Kingdom Hearts does that kind of stuff, but yeah, so for this series, actually for all of the Kingdom Hearts series, maybe this is your first time watching this, I don't know. You probably clicked off if you heard me just rambling about a bunch of stupid stuff so far, but the way I do these is just playing through the game and trying to show off all of the story. I've showed off like some of the secret stuff and some of the extra stuff here and there that's not really story as well, but I don't really get too far into it. This game is going to be a little bit different because of how much there is, and I'll probably be showing off quite a bit of it, partly because I haven't done a lot of it. I actually haven't done the secret movies or the secret bosses in this game ever, because they're so convoluted to even unlock or even to get to, and yeah, we'll see how that goes, but it's going to be difficult. I actually don't know how to do it, and I will have to look it up later, but at least for the start of the game it doesn't matter. So yeah, this series is going to be a little bit different. I'm still going to be showing off all of the story. I'm not 100% sure how it'll get towards the end of this Birth by Sleep, because of how the end of Birth by Sleep is, and how you have to do a lot of stuff to even unlock the secret ending at the end, which is really important, because I've probably already mentioned this, but it's not just a secret movie, it's an entire level. So yeah, boy oh boy. So yeah, you're looking at Roxas there, except that's not Roxas, actually. That's a completely different character who looks exactly like him. I know it's confusing, and I know it's weird, but that's just how Kingdom Hearts is. Oh, and then young Sora and Riku. It's cute. Alright. I don't think there's any dialogue, so it's probably fine for me to talk here, but there might be a little bit. Oh yeah, just for context, this game is a prequel. It is 10 years before the first Kingdom Hearts game.
This world is just too small.
This is definitely one of those games where the story is incredibly important, and which kind of sucked because I didn't play it right away, and it made me very confused in future games.
There, you see, an empty world, like a prison. I imagine you will be right at home.
Hey, where am I?
Who's there?
Really don't know why he needs to be shirtless in this scene, but yeah, that's something that's happening. Once again, this is not Roxas. I know, he looks exactly like him. We'll get to know the character a little bit later. Am I a brand new heart?
But this is... Why are you in my heart?
I asked that like a question. I read that totally wrong. It's I'm a brand new heart. The light brought me. I saw it shining in the distance and followed it here.
Yeah. That was my light. But my heart is fractured. And now, the little I have left is slipping away.
And you should join your heart with mine.
Huh?
Now our hearts have touched. Nothing else will slip away. And one day, you'll be strong enough to win back the part that already did.
Right. Thanks.
It's time to wake up now. All we need to do is...
Open the door.
Weird scene, it's probably very confusing. So yeah, very visually interesting to me. I've talked about how I love those stained glass pillars. If you don't know, then I'll tell you now. Those have always represented the heart, probably. We're kind of seeing that in this scene where it's his heart. We're inside of this character's heart.
A keyblade.
A meteor shower!
Wow. Land of Departure.
I can't see much from here.
Oh boy, gotta get to the place to watch the meteor shower.
Oh,
This is mostly tutorial stuff,
I've got time to spare.
but there's a couple kind of important cutscenes here. I'll skip through most of the tutorial boring stuff that's unimportant and just leave in the important cutscenes, but yeah.
What? You want a piece of me too?
There is a lot of new combat stuff, like the commands deck. I'll talk about it later when it's something I can actually kind of fiddle around with, because it's very intricate and interesting. But for now, I'll just skip to where there's actual stuff happening.
Wait, what am I messing around here for? I'm gonna miss the meteor shower.
Yeah.
Wow. Why does it seem so familiar? Whoa! Give me a break, Aqua.
Then, you hopeless sleepyhead. You know, you should have at least brought a blanket.
But did I dream that place up? It really felt like I'd been there before, looking up at the stars.
Except you've always lived here with us.
Yeah. I know. Hey, Aqua.
Hmm?
You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
Well, they say.
That every star up there is another world.
Huh?
Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
You're too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Tara, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck charms.
Whoa.
Here.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always find your way back to each other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seashells. But I did the best with what I had.
Boy, sometimes you are such a girl.
Hey, what do you mean sometimes?
So this isn't a real good luck charm?
Well, that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
Really? What?
An unbreakable connection.
The Wayfinder, one of 3 good luck charms Aqua made for herself and her friends the day before the Mark of Mastery exam. Don't know why I read all of that. The Wayfinder allows you to dimension link. I'll talk about that more when that's relevant.
Well, tomorrow's the exam. Anybody want to spar?
I can take you.
Ah, yes, fighting. You get to play as multiple characters during this. Kind of. This is still just more tutorial stuff, so it's mostly just like, you have to sit here and block a million times.
Quit going
Or
easy
whatever.
on me. You're not gonna win unless you stay on the offensive.
Well, I exaggerated when I said a million times, but yeah. Alright, we're done. I think that's pretty much all of the tutorial, mostly.
Trust me, you guys are ready. You're gonna clean up at the exam tomorrow.
I hope it's that easy.
It's like the Master said. Power is born within the heart. When the time is right, you just need to look inside yourself, and you'll find it there.
During your travels, you can find new strength by playing on the command board. In this game, you roll dice and power up your commands as you make your way along the board. Yeah, that's right, this game has a weird board game that you can play, and it's really weird. I'll probably show it off just a teeny bit, but it's not a very fun minigame.
We don't want to lose track of stuff that's happened.
Okay, so this is the first save, and tutorial's done. I know not a lot of stuff has happened, but I've kind of been wanting to make these videos just a little bit shorter, just to see what happens with the YouTube algorithm and whatnot. So, that's where I'm going to end this video. We got to know the characters just a teeny tiny bit. This is Ventus, and then we have Aqua and Terra, and then next time we'll be going and checking out the Mark of Mastery exam. So, yeah. See you in that one, I guess. Bye.